and this was probably more in the future. I'm guessing.
Right.
You're never going to convince me otherwise.
Yeah.
You're never going to convince me that he ignores his heritage like this, and he ignores the brutality of Asian gangs, and he just ignores all this kind of stuff.
Right.
You're never going to convince me otherwise.
Okay.
You're never going to convince me. I'm 100% convinced that his storytelling was much more nuanced than this. Like a 5-year-old could do a better job. A 5-year-old could do a better job. What would you give this episode?
It gets a 2.3 for me.
It gets.
Closing.
You know, I'm just gonna close the curtain. I wouldn't watch this episode.
Well, I would watch it again, but I mean, there was a few things that I thought were okay.
Yeah.
But otherwise, like, I mean, I am so glad we only have a few more episodes.
Oh, yeah, you and me.
I just wish they would do that Wild West type of stuff, and because that was the coolest one out of them all.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. I agree.
He basically, he has a brass throne that he sits on, and that brass throne is situated on a giant mountain of skulls.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, all of these skulls of worthwhile people, and the skulls of his own champions even end up there too. So you've got like hundreds of thousands of different species. All their different skulls are piled up below his throne.
Oh,
and he has
dude.
this massive sword called Woebringer.
Oh my dude, you're speaking my language now. Speak to me about this sword.
Bro, it literally can destroy entire worlds.
Oh, dude.
And on top of that, it's so powerful, it cuts through reality as well, which lets demons spill out from the warp into the material plane. So he's like, Korn is the god that basically is worshipped the most out of everybody, because even people who don't know of his existence essentially worship him in one form or another. Like primitive cultures view him as a great insatiable beast rather than a man. So there's different totems or variations of him that show up in the different belief structures of different groups. And when it comes down to it, he's fine. If you're bombarding people, if you're blasting them from a distance, you're claiming lives, that's all right. But what he really wants is direct combat. Get up there, and when you cut down your enemy, feel their blood splash on your own flesh.
Like bathe in it. Like bathe in the blood.
Yeah, exactly. Yup. Like wild.
We're gonna have to. Anyway, it's a new system.
Turn that off later.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a brand new episode of D&D Storytime Clue. We have a full cast today. We have Mossy,
Hello.
our PAA.
Can we add another A in there just for the fun of it?
PAA.
Yeah, that's it.
A. You get a A.
The last one's just for A.
A. We have the gorgeous, the adorable, the never freckly Monica. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good. I'm doing good. Good. Are you ready to assist the caveman tonight?
Of course.
And we got the one, the only, Tracy in the house, Michael BM. How's it going, my friend?
Very good. I am super excited to get back into this wild world of clues and magic and mystery.
Ooh. So, do you want to let everyone know what happened last episode, and then we'll kind of go from there?
If I do, can you just give me a
Oh yeah. So, and modeling itself on her and asking Naruto, how does she look? He doesn't have to say anything because his face is a beet red. She goes, I'm glad you like this stuff. And he's like, wait, I didn't. And she starts putting lingerie on his arms, like thongs, bra panties, all that kind of stuff. And Naruto goes, you can't be serious. And she models something again, And she goes, "Oh, I'm dead serious, Naruto. Believe it." And he goes, "Did you just say?" And then she grabs him, and they go back to the store.
Warning, this episode may contain loose forms of nudity. Caveman growling aggressively, and words not meant for the ears of young children. Viewer discretion is highly advised. We are not your parents. This is a production of the Must-See TV Broadcast Network. Like, share, join. Come along for the ride and join the tribe. And you can do it. We believe in you. Throw those stars. If you're watching us right now on YouTube, then you already know what to do, don't you? Smash that like and subscribe button. The caveman won't bite, not really. A big shout out goes out to Donna A.I. and Music Mint for the incredible music that is in this episode. All rights are reserved to their proper copyright owners. And if the caveman is ready, and if you are ready, then let's kick this show off. Growl, growl.
Caveman's call echoes through the stream. Click that button, join the dream. 4 to 5 days, we're live on cue. Reviewing the wild, the weird, the new. Must-see TV, it's a vibe. Click subscribe and join the tribe. Laughs and chaos, we've got it all. One big crew answering the call. After shows where stories unfold. Hidden gems and secrets told. Crew's got jokes and little flair. Once you're here, you're staying there. Must-see TV, it's the vibe. Click subscribe and join the tribe. Laughs and chaos, we've got it all. One big crew answering the call. From caveman grunts to streaming gold. New adventure, stories bold. Every moment, every beat. Grab your spot. Front row seat. Must-see TV, it's the vibe. Click subscribe and join the tribe. Laughs and chaos, we've got it all. One big crew answering the call. Must-see TV, it's the vibe. Click subscribe and join the tribe. Laughs and chaos, we've got it all. One big crew answering the call.
By the dark of the night, where the shadows lean low, a fire flickers softly, its embers aglow. The caveman waits in the circle of flame, eyes like the ocean, hands carved by the same. Oh, the glow of the moon, it whispers, it sighs. The past is alive in the star-painted skies. Tell us the tales of the old, of the wild. Sing us the songs of the earth's first child. By the fire, by the flame, let the echoes consume. Story time by the dark of the night, by the glow of the moon.
Wait. Hold on. Frosty? Okay.
My bad. I turned it off last time and didn't turn it off this time because
You assumed again.
I assumed.
You know what happens now.
We got Hitler.
Another Hitler is born. Oh, God. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Storytime Naruto. Yeah. We're episode 16, right?
Yeah, 16.
Episode 16. But before we get into the goodness, and we're almost done the film, by the way. We're almost done. We're on the home stretch. And before we do anything, we have to give a salute, a caveman growl to you guys that interacted with the episode earlier today. So when we batched, we bashed Switcher. That's it. That's it. So many shows. I keep.
Switcher.
Yeah, Switcher. All right. So let's do it. Let's give a shout. Let's give some. How many are we doing?
We got 4 today.
Oh, okay.
All right. First, we have Heather Elise Becker. I hope I'm saying that right.
Just give me a minute.
You all right? Sorry, I threw you off at the start there.
Yeah. I miss you so much, you guys. I really, really do. I'm glad I'm having these glasses on because it's a waterworks show in here. I miss the fuck out of you guys. Just to know that. Just know that. From me to you and all you guys at Christopher's Cafe in Florida, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. By the way, you should absolutely visit. It is fucking amazing. Dude, it's really good food. And I wish I was there right now. I really, really do. So from me to all you guys from Christopher's Cafe, you got a great big bad caveman. All right, let's continue before I just fall apart into goo.
Yeah. All right. For growls, we got 4 of them.
No, that was the first, right?
Yeah. For Heather.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Well, for Heather, we got that one, and we got 3 more, right?
Yeah. And we got Jonathan Lotz next.
Jonathan Lotz, you crazy bastard, you wacky bastard! From us to you, you got a great big bad caveman.
All right, and after that, we've got Adam James.
Adam James. Good old Jimmy James. From me to you, my friend, you got a big bad caveman.
And last but not least, we've got Maugi Gee. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm very sorry.
Aha, we caught you. We caught you. Do you feel shame?
I mean, a little bit.
Yeah. So, my friend, thank you. From us to you, you got a great big bad caveman. So, before we begin, we usually have art right here of Naruto. Just to let you guys know that Japanese copyright laws are tricky, and like the description says, there's no clips, images, scenes, audio, video, so we can't. Just to let you know, we could, but pretty sure this video will get taken down, so we're not going to risk it. All right. So we pick up right after we last left off. And we have a scene. We enter, or the camera, we enter a scene. We pick up right where we last left off. How about that? A little bit after that. And we see Naruto and quietly walking up the stairs. But we're going to do something really, really cool and we're going to stretch this scene out. We're going to make the staircase from the camera view longer than it should be. So this is going to be an extended, probably like a 2-minute scene. And it would seem like the climb up the stairs is longer, right, than what it has to be. And we're just sitting in this moment watching both of them climb up the stairs. No music. There is no key to tell you how to feel. It's just the dead silence of the scene. Because when domestic problems happen, right? Mossy, you can attend to this. Sometimes the climb is longer than it has to be. Right? Every step is like taking an inch.
Yeah.
Right? And you just want somebody to say anything. But there's nothing. Right?
Yeah.
And this is what the scene is portraying, like domestic normalcy. Right? Is she gonna forgive him? Probably. I would say probably yes. There's a good shot. I mean, why would she still be in this situation if she wasn't gonna forgive him, right? But that doesn't change the fact that he has to learn that kind of stuff doesn't go unpunished. Not unpunished. That's the wrong word, right? That's the wrong word here. Because punishment meant that punishment meant that he is, this is an anime trope, right? You have to learn what you've done. That's not what this is, right? This is her saying, I have boundaries, and you cannot say that to me, right? That's what this scene is. And sometimes that's life. Sometimes you say the wrong thing to a loved one, and guess what? They don't let you get away with it. Sometimes there's nothing but silence. And sometimes, Masi, you can acclaim to this. You don't want that. You want someone to say something, right?
Yeah.
Just say something. Right?
Yeah. The silence can be painful.
Right.
Sure.
Right. But that doesn't mean like she's disengaged from the scenario. That just means she has her boundaries too. Right?
Yeah.
So that's what this scene is supposed to be. Anyway, we eventually cut to a soft cut to Naruto's bedroom door opening, and they both are coming in, and just like that, the door closes, and Ino goes, "All right, Naruto, it's shower time," because sometimes life just happens like that. Sometimes a girl or a spouse will just talk to you and say, "All right, I'm done not talking." So we have a scene, we soft cut to, and Naruto's not gonna say no. He's not gonna say no. So the bathroom door comes open, and they enter the bathroom. Door closes. Goes to the tub. She runs the water a little warmer than the other time. Shower comes on. The curtain kind of closes, and she leans up against the sink and looks at him. And he goes, I hesitate to ask, but can you? Okay, all right, that's fair. That's fair. And he just strips, right? He just strips, like, and it's domestic normalcy, right? Domestic normalcy. So he strips, all the way down, boxers off as well, and he gets in the shower and he gets the loofah and he gets the soap, bar of soap, and he starts washing himself, and he goes, "Hey, I'm getting pretty good at this." And then we hear her clothes coming off, and he hears this immediately. He's like, "Wait, what are you doing?" "I'm getting in the shower with you," which doesn't look like I'm doing, Naruto. He's like, you're what? You had a great idea the other night." "Idea? No. No. I remember that I remember what we said to each other very clearly. It wasn't my idea. It wasn't my idea. Like, you came out of the washroom soaking wet, and you wanted me to help you dry your clothes because you got in the tub like that. And I said, I can't believe you got in the tub like that. And you spun around and said, well, what was I going to do, Naruto? Get in the tub naked? You're not that lucky." And she says, "Yes, I did say that. And thinking about it now, it was a good idea. Probably should have gotten in the tub with you naked." So look at that, Naruto. Again, I guess you are that lucky. See, she knows she knows exactly what she's doing. She knows exactly what she's doing. And he's freaking out. And as he's freaking out, she just, we see her clothes coming off. And then she just gets in the tub. Just gets in the tub with him. And he's just like, because it's Naruto, right? He's just like, frozen. He's frozen. And he goes, "All right." She rubs her hand together. "Let me have the bar of soap and the loofah." He's like, "What? Why?" And she takes them from him. "Because I'm going to wash you." And she starts doing it. And Naruto's like trying to complain. And Ino's like, "Oh, hush, you big baby." So she starts to, his back, right? She starts talking to him. We'll have a little friendly, back and forth here. And as she goes down, she goes, "You really got a nice butt, Naruto." No, you can't just. I just did. And she strains the loofah, and she goes, "All right. Was that really that big of a deal?" And he goes, "Well, no." She goes, "All right, turn around." "What?" "I said turn around, Naruto. I'm not going to wash one side of you and that's it. That would be rude." So, Naruto is Ito's like, "Naruto?" Naruto's like this, right? And Ito says to Naruto, "Naruto, if you don't turn around, I'm going to turn you around." And he goes, okay, fine. You win. And as he turns around, he points his head to the sky, to the ceiling, right? His eyes are like this, clearly, right? And as she begins, Ino looks at him and says, "Naruto, eyes forward." Goes, "I don't, eyes forward." Okay. So he looks at her. She goes, "Thank you." And we see a scene where she does his chest, all the parts of his body, and she goes down. We don't see anything below the waist, though. We don't see it because we don't have to, right? And she says, she looks up to Naruto. She goes, "Naruto, they're wrong." And Naruto goes, pardon me? And she goes, you're not small. Not at all. So, I would like to pause, Mossy, and say, just give my little piece on this. Why does this line, I put it in? How can you have your main protagonist or antagonist or protagonist, right, in all your movies and animes and mangas and constantly keep humiliating him like this, right? It's a thing that irked me from day one. It really, really did. Like, to have your main protagonist like the child of destiny, all this kind of stuff, it's fine. But to keep berating his manhood, to keep like making fun of his manhood in that way, to me, I know there's different humor in Japan, but to me that doesn't help at all. I think it's insulting. I think it's stupid. And I decided to change it. And I changed it with one word. That's all I did. You're not small, not at all. So, after, puts the loofah, strains the loofah, and she turns around and she goes, all right, it's time for my turn. And he goes, what? And she goes, you owe me a back rub. You owe my hair to be shampooed. He goes, where did I? Oh, you didn't, but I did for you. When was this? In early, she goes, in the morning, you summon jutsu in your sleep. He goes, oh yeah, I do that. Yeah, no one told me, Naruto. No one told me. So you owe me a back rub and a scalp massage. And he's like, well, okay. And he starts doing it. And he starts like her hair, scrubbing her hair with shampoo, taking the shampoo and soap and all that kind of stuff. And we hear a little coo from Ino. Just a little onomatopoeia kind of coo, right? So, he starts doing that, just like shoulders and everything, and he's stopping because of course he's stopping, and she goes, "Oh no," and he goes, "Oh no, come on, no, it's okay, I'll guide you. No, Naruto, you owe me." He's like, okay. So he starts her back. We don't show anything. We don't show anything above the upper back down, right? Same for Naruto. So she smiles. She goes, "So, how does my butt look? I complimented on your butt. Now do the same. Now, I complimented on your butt. How does my butt look?" And he's like, well, he does the Naruto thing, right? He does the Naruto thing. He goes, well, your hips are like extra curvy. Not that they weren't curvy before. It's just you had clothes on, but not like that. Not like that. It's just here. It's like up close and personal. Up close and I mean up close and he starts stammering. He starts saying, because of course he does. He's Naruto. And she goes, "You really like the look of my butt?" And then we pan to the feet. We have this the camera just slowly goes to their feet, and we see Ino's feet kind of turn around. and slowly walk towards Naruto. And Naruto kind of backs up, and he starts stammering. But you wanted me to compliment on your butt, and I just, their curves and everything, and you're kind of. And she goes, "Do you remember what I told you in the change room? That I talk too much?" And we can see Ino's kind of feet kind of go closer to him, and then we kind of pull back slowly from the bathroom, as this film tends to do a lot, and it's slowly, it's slow, not slowly, it's slow, and we kind of duck down the audio. So the audio is being ducked up. All we can hear is the water coming out of the tap. That's all we hear. And until we're completely out of the bathroom. And for the first time in this film, a strange thing starts to happen. The screen does not go black, symbolizing the next scene. It turns from it goes from the scene to a milky white that turns silverish clear, and we see that happening slowly, and then we can see like a bright kind of sheen effect. It pulses once, it pulses twice, it gets brighter, and then thrice, and then that's when we end the scene. Boom! Mossy, what do you think?
Sorry, Sorry, I zoned out for a second. I'm very sorry about that.
That's okay. What do you think?
It sounded good. I mean, I like the I always like the sort of more like, I guess maybe chill's the wrong word, but compared to the anime, at least more relaxed atmosphere you give with these.
Yeah. What do you think will happen at the end? I'm curious because what happened? What happened at the end? Why did the screen just go from a clear silverish white and it pulsed kind of like 3 times and then that was it?
I don't know. I'm lost for it.
So, are you ready for this?
Yeah, hit me with it.
That kind of effect happens when a woman climaxes and orgasms. It symbolizes climax.
Okay.
That's what it symbolizes.
I didn't realize that was the symbol for that. Okay.
Yeah, well, clear, like, I basically gave it away, the clearish, silverish kind of sheen to it. Yeah. And that's what happens when somebody's at bliss, somebody's at 1, or more importantly, that's what happens when girls climax. That's what happens, and that's what's happening here. It's meant to symbolize that's what she's doing in this scene. In this, right? It's the steamy shower scene that I gave people, but they just didn't know it was happening, right?
Yeah.
And that's why I like this scene so much. It takes it takes that expectation. Yeah, people expect this to happen, but I take it away because what we're saying all throughout this film, this is not your story, right? This film is very unapologetically telling you that, right? And that's why I think these scenes work so much. Anyway, guys, I want to know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Did you like this scene? Did you not like this scene? What do you think of the end here? We're almost done with the film. We have like 4 scenes left, I think.
Oh, wow.
4 or 5 scenes. Yeah. It will go pretty quickly from here. So, guys, until we see each other again, on Friday. So Friday we have a preview to the LP shop coming, and we have story time. So you're not gonna have to wait that long. You're not gonna have to wait that long. So guys, until we see each other again, take care, be safe, be well, and we love you all. 50,000 plus. And may the Schwartz be with you. Mossy, take me home, buddy. Bye, guys.
In the distance they howl their refrain, a tune older still than the drumbeat of rain. The stones hold their secrets, the trees hum their tune, a language forgotten yet carved in the room.